I'm a big believer in how you do anything is how you do everything. So when your body is truly dialed in, you're able to lead your team at a higher level. You're able to show up for your family, for your kids at a higher level. You're able to show up for yourself at a higher level.
Hi, my name is John Jaquish. I am a doctor of biomedical engineering. It gives me the unique perspective to look at sports performance from a slightly different place with slightly different experiences from developing medical devices and writing research that uses different statistical tests and different parts of medicine to apply to fitness, which again, like I said, gives me a unique perspective. I'm here with one of my best friends today. This is Jaquish. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Jaquish Biomedical, business owner and physique competitor.
So I wanted to get Jaquish sat down so he can talk about his plan. So you do business consulting, you do coaching for entrepreneurs and business. And as you got into this, I've known Jaquish quite a bit of time. I knew you before you were doing this. And you were basically doing a traditional bodybuilding routine that took multiple hours per training session, many training sessions per week. And now that you're in a place where you're talking to people about efficiency, and I think what's really cool about Jakish's business is he makes it front and center with all the people he coaches that they have to be fit. They have to look at their body as a metaphor to their success for absolutely everything. And I mean, hey, if you meet somebody and their health is a disaster, chances are their relationships are probably not great, and their business habits, though some of them may be good, they probably have some bad ones also. So talk a little bit about that. Like, you want people optimal.
Yeah, so how you do anything is how you do everything. When your body is in alignment, when you're in alignment, you have the most access to your intelligence. When your body is truly optimized, you can show up as the best version of yourself for your business. So I'm a big believer in how you do anything is how you do everything. So when your body is truly dialed in, you're able to lead your team at a higher level. You're able to show up for your family, for your kids at a higher level. You're able to show up for yourself at a higher level. And that trickles into, because your business is very much an extension of who you are. The business came from you. So when you're better, by extension, your business will be better.
And I think it forces everyone around you to sort of be inspired, because it's like, okay, I'm working with this person who's just clearly optimized. It makes everybody want to be optimized.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like, at least to some degree. I mean, for example, like, every once in a while, I'll see one of my employees like walking in with a bag of Taco Bell, and they're like, "Oh, they feel like they need to apologize to me for it." I'm like, it's, as long as you're not eating the garbage, you can pick through that and maybe get some decent nutrition, which is a really positive way to look at Taco Bell. But still, it's like they're getting from, like, my aura is like kind of affecting them. They're like, I really ought to hold myself to a higher standard. And I think that's a good thing. And because it's ultimately going to make people make better decisions. But what's really interesting is, since we met and you made the shift, it's efficiency. And what variable resistance does is it gets you the benefit of momentary muscular failure with less joint risk. So that's big for anybody who's an entrepreneur. Like, do you want to be strong and lean? Yes. Do you want to risk injury? No. So this is a better method. But what's interesting, when I went to develop X3, I didn't try and make it a brief workout. That was not the goal. It was the most efficient workout. It's, how do we get the most growth stimulated? And it just so happens that the way the central nervous system works, the more profound the experience, the more exhaustion that happens in a narrower window of time, the body will respond even better. And so Jaquish is now going to do a contest again. So you haven't done a contest in years, right?
It's been about 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to, in this preparation for this contest, will be 100% X3.
That's correct.
Where can they follow you? Because we're going to do these videos to update everybody, but he's going to do more frequent updates on
my social media.
Yeah.
Instagram, Akash Pardesi, AKAASH Pardesi _.
Yeah, cool. So we're starting this. I mean, obviously you're already in great shape. You had a shoulder surgery that you rehabbed from with X3.
Yep.
And I mean, you never know.
You would never know.
He shrunk, and like his musculature, a lot of it disappeared.
Yeah.
But it came right back. After you started training again. And we're excited to see where you get for this bodybuilding show.
Yeah, I'm super excited because X3 is a very high impact yet low duration stimulus. So it allows me to really lean into the nutrition and the diet, because long workouts in the gym, they can really raise your cortisol levels. You're just in there for hours and you're dragging on. It's very easy to fall into poor self-talk and let your cortisol levels get way too high. And we all know in bodybuilding, when your cortisol levels are super high, you're not building muscle, you're not burning fat. Your body's just in a stressed out state. So I can stress the body in an optimal and efficient and intense manner with X3, and then really let my diet do the work leading into this competition.
If this video helped you, I want you to subscribe and follow. I'm going to put out videos on a regular basis. I think they're going to help a whole lot of people, especially if you're one of those people that doesn't just instantly grow from lifting regular weights. We've got the answer for you.